Marvel, you've done it again. Captain America Civil War is infinitely better than Batman vs. Superman. Stay tuned for the spoiler-free review. Welcome to Second Take. I'm your host, Jay, and I just got out of Captain America Civil War, and what I can tell you, spoiler-free, is that it's pretty damn good. In fact, I would say that it's honestly one of the best Marvel movies made to date. And I think a lot of the praise has to go to Anthony and Joe Russo, the brother combination that directed this movie and Captain America Winter Soldier. They somehow work so well together that they've created two amazing Captain America movies in a row. So essentially, after the events that took place in Avengers Age of Ultron, Sokovia was destroyed. The United Nations decided that the Avengers kind of need some restrictions on what they can and can't do and where they can and can't go, and that's a problem with Captain America, who disagrees that they should sign a piece of paper that says that they are restricted and told what to do and who they should and shouldn't save, whereas Iron Man thinks that they have to be held accountable for their actions, and with a little bit of a restriction on what they can do, maybe they won't be as destructive as the bad guys. Both have good points, and both pretty much stick to what their point is all the way throughout the movie, but there's a couple subplots that also occur. I think this is where the Russo brothers really prove their strength, because they managed to juggle this many characters, all of them with their own motivations and different storylines connected together, and managed to get an entertaining, funny, and action-packed movie presented to the public. Honestly, that's why I like this movie so much, is that it's so creatively connected that it doesn't even feel like a Captain America movie, it feels like an Avengers movie. In terms of pacing, action, humor, this movie nailed it. It had such great comedic moments between characters that shouldn't have comedic moments together. Alright, without too many spoilers, let's talk about Spider-Man. I really do like him. I like his costume, I like his humor, I like the way that he moves. That sounds weird, but I'll explain. All the other Spider-Man movies, you've seen him kind of go from point A to point B. Whereas in this film, he had a very fast reaction time. He was jumping off cars and doing actions in the air while changing his plan as he was moving, and I thought that was really smart. As well, I found his humor very fast, which is exactly what Spider-Man needs to be. It was the proper type of teenage sarcasm that it needed to be. Whereas the other two Spider-Mans, Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, they were more serious. They were more adult, kind of like snarky Spider-Man. But this one was just right. I'm just gonna say I approve, and I'm happy that he's part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Black Panther is introduced to us, and he has taken upon the responsibilities that his father once held as the Black Panther. My new favorite character of all time. He's badass, he's got a cool accent, he's just so fast that he can catch someone on a motorcycle, and he's stealthy too. He's cool. This movie had some great moments between characters and some great moments that kind of happened on the side and you weren't supposed to notice, but it was still pretty damn great. And in all honesty, I'm gonna say this movie's a 9 out of 10. Just for the fact that they managed to connect so many different characters into one story fluidly, and it didn't feel like anybody got left out or anybody didn't have their moment. They all kind of worked really well together and against each other, weirdly enough. That's about all I can say about the film without going into too much detail. If you want to watch a spoiler review, click about here. Check out my channel, subscribe, like, share, do whatever you guys do. Thank you very much for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon.
No.